Jumbo, how have you been? I hope you had a lovely week. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Leonardo DiCaprio is known for having said, if you can go to a restaurant or a cinema alone, you can do anything. Well, not inspired by this world, but this is something that I've always done. But for the past 4 or 5 years, I forgot about it, but ended up being reminded by it by sheer coincidence. Today, we're going to talk how your favorite things ended up influencing me to have the best Saturday once a month. How did this happen? About 6, 7 months ago, we arranged with my friends to meet for breakfast and cinema. No logic, why would you go eat in a restaurant and then go to the cinema and then eat more popcorns? We were just trying to do things differently. So I ended up arriving early at our scheduled mall, but for some reason, which I later discovered because for me, I ended up thinking that she had stood me up. I ended up waiting and the time passed, and my rule of the thumb is if I wait for you for 30 minutes, I will just move on. So I wanted to come back home, but then told myself, why should I not proceed and do what we had planned? Mark you, I tried to call her, text her to try and figure out where she was, but I could not get her. So I ended up going to, before I needed to realize that she had chosen the movie, the one which you're going to watch, and it's something that I would not have wanted to watch. So when I got to the restaurant, where we had decided to go, this one we made the decision together. I looked at the waiter and said, "What is your favorite breakfast menu?" And they told me, and I was like, "What's your favorite drink?" And they told me, and I said, "That's my order." And they smiled. I said, "Yes, today I'm going to be you." And then I went to the cinema and I looked at the board and I was like, why do I need to go with what we had pre-decided? So I looked at the lady at the cinema at the counter and I said, what's your favorite movie? As long as it's English and it's playing in the next 30 minutes. And she said that I can't remember. And I said, that's the movie I'm going to watch. And she looked at me and she said, you just came to the cinema to watch my movie? I said, no, I had come to watch this, but since you recommended this, I'm going to go with that. And she was like, you do know it's something that has been playing for a very long time. And so at the moment, you might be the only one in the cinema. And I was like, no problem. Give me the ticket. And she gave me the ticket. And then when I went to order the popcorns and everything, I looked at the guy and said, what's your favorite? And my favorite popcorn is caramel. And he said, I like a mixture of caramel and salted. And mark you that I don't like salted. And I said, that's my order. And I said, please give me water. Naturally, I would order soda, but I said, please give me water. Because I was thinking, the salted, I will need water. And the guy goes, that's how I take it, me too. Then I said, okay, today I'm gonna be you. And went to the cinema, and true to the words of the attendant, I ended up being the only one in the cinema. And that's when what's your favorite? My favorite thing to do Saturday was born. So what is this? This is I take the middle, either the second or the third Saturday, where I normally know that people do not have a lot of money. And then I will go to the same mall and then I will go and order the server's breakfast, and then I will get I'll get the movie attendant movie, and then I will get the popcorn which is a mixture of caramel and salted with water, and I'll go to the cinema. And apart from one time in the past 6 months where I ended up having company, so we were two in the cinema, every single time I'm usually alone. Like today, I just watched The System. I am not a fan of action movies, but wow, Terrence Howard is getting this movie out. That's something that I would recommend to you. And if I had gone, okay, with the lead, with my favorite movie, most likely I would have watched something else. And I have a feeling that it would have had a lot of kids giving you a hint. And that's how I ended up having a great Saturday morning. And I just was about to go to the mall, and I went to the mall and I went to Body and Bath Works, and I looked at the attendant and I said, "What's your favorite shower gel?" And I got a shower gel I would not use. Will I regret? I do not know. But what I know is that every time I do this, "What's your favorite thing?" and ask them, I ended up having a time of my life. I end up enjoying those solo movies where I have the big screen, the big sound. I can chew as loudly as I want. I can laugh as much as I want. I can just be myself. Or going to some restaurant I really do not like, buying some type of food that I would normally not eat, so I've been exposed to a lot. Or getting to something like a designer shop. That's how I ended up getting my Louis Vuitton, my Gucci, my things I would not have naturally thought I would buy, because I would ask the person, "What is your favorite?" And they would say this, and I'll be like, "Damn, now I have to get it," which and it has been great. And would I continue doing this? Definitely. Would I recommend it to you? It's up to you. But today I would like to challenge you to go out there and try doing something that is favorite, because it tends for another person, because it tends to take you out of your common comfort zone, out of your communality, out of what you're used to, and you try out something new and you just realize what you've been missing. But most importantly, it opens up paths you would not have thought you'd do. Like right now, I'm realized how comfortable I am doing things by myself, but at the same time, I know that if I wanted, I could have gotten somebody. But no, I like my me time. It helps me reflect, and I just get those few precious time enjoying my company and remembering that I can do anything. Have a great weekend. Enjoy this one, and I hope you have a favorite next week. Bye bye. Good morning. Once again, I'm hoping that it will be that great weekend where I find myself alone and no one else. Anyway, we have about minutes to go, and the movie is The System. Not something that I would ever watch, but usually these weekends are the ones which I usually just come, treat myself, and do something that I would not be able to do, and this is one of them. Anyway, enjoy your Saturday. See you later. Bye bye.